Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. So today is Friday, February 13th, 2026. Today is, of course, Friday the 13th, and the first of three we get this year. So, one, of course, being today. Then we get another one next month, March, and the third one we get this year is in November. So yeah, we get to Friday the 13th, back to back. Uh, so yeah, which is kind of nice and kind of funny in a way, I suppose. Mainly because February and March pretty much follow the same you know, layout each year, except when it's a leap year. But yeah, kind of funny how it works out. February and March, for the most part, have the same layout again, except for leap years. So yeah, I'll go ahead and hop into some new releases that I may be interested in. So we have. Uh, I'm just looking at line. I'm like, I hear the mail truck coming, so I'm like, yeah, that's it. So yeah, we have a new release from Charlie XCX titled Wuthering Heights. I listened to this album earlier today. Um, so yeah, I'll have to give it another listen. Uh, I know there's a few tracks as of now that I'm like totally not the biggest fan of, but there are other tracks on this album that I did enjoy. So yeah, uh, so as of now, with my first listen to the album, I'm kind of mixed. So yeah, it's like a few tracks as of now that I don't really care for, and some others that I didn't mind, and some that I truly enjoy. And yeah, this album seems like it's a short album. So the album is 12 tracks in length and has a runtime of, uh, I believe, like 34 or 35 minutes in length. So yeah, well, it's like a shorter album time wise in a sense. One new extended play from A Boogie with the Honey titled Before Artistry. So yeah, I'll probably hop into this extended play here in a little bit. I'm like trying to get a little bit more into a boogie. I'm like, I know I've at least heard of him and have heard a couple of his songs. I know I have listened to one of his albums in full, but other than that, I haven't really listened to like a whole lot of his music. Then yeah, tomorrow is Valentine's Day, which is hard to believe. So yeah, it's again just going to be me this year, um, which sucks, but I'm kind of like, well, one day hopefully I have someone. So yeah, but aside from that, I know I'm having a little party tomorrow night. Uh, just to have some fun. Uh, it's like because this upcoming week I'm off from work, which is nice, and yeah, I'm kind of like yeah, I'll try and do something tomorrow night. I know it's Valentine's Day. I'm sure who I want to ask over might have something to do tomorrow night since it's Valentine's Day, but I'm hoping a couple people at least come over so we can have some fun but yeah, it's like you the Sunday is one of those rare Sundays I currently have off of work uh, since my current off days at the moment are Thursday and Friday, so it's like yeah, this is it's just one of those rare times where I actually have like a Sunday off, So yeah, anyways, should be nice. And I was kind of like, if I had Friday, Saturday off or Saturday, Sunday off again, uh, it's like I definitely would have had a little party tonight. To be like, hey, it's Friday the 13th. Let's have a party. You know, but yeah, but either way, it kind of works out. And yeah, I did. I had some fun last night. Went out with uh one of my friends, and we went out. Went bowling for a little bit, which was nice. I know I bowl occasionally, and I know I'm not like um the best bowler out there, but I feel like I do pretty good for your average bowler who goes out every so often. Uh, I kind of feel like I at least average anywhere from like I feel like I average at least like 95 pins per game, which isn't too bad, I suppose. I'm like, yeah, I know I can. You, I'm like, yeah, I know I try. I'm like, yeah, I've picked up some tips from watching people play, online and TV and whatnot. So I'm like, yeah, I'll go out, have some fun. That's all that really matters. Doesn't matter how well I score, as long as I have some fun. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, uh, I'm like, yeah, I know I can at least average like 95 pins a game. So yeah, then, yeah, I know this upcoming week uh, I'll be having some fun. Uh, yeah, going to be out of town for my birthday for a few days. So yeah, there'll definitely be some fun this upcoming week. So I guess I'll see how that all turns out. So yeah, I know with Valentine's Day being tomorrow, I'm like, yeah, I'll definitely blast, a couple of songs that, are themed around Valentine's Day, or just mention Valentine's Day and the title. And yeah, I might watch I might end up watching some Valentine's Day themed movie. I'll probably end up hopping into uh, more or less a horror themed Valentine's Day movie, because I'm like, yeah, I know there's a couple horror themed Valentine's Days movies out there that I could watch.
Took your solo where only fools go. Shook the angel in you. Now I'm rising from the ground, rising up to you. Feel with all the strength I found. There's nothing I can do.
Right, so there's that. Yeah, I saw. I was looking on here. I'm like, oh, he released that song. So yeah, that was John Newman. Looks like he released "Love Me Again," and yeah, this version is titled "Love Me Again, Again." So yeah, so yeah, that was like were a really popular song back in what 2014. Love Me Again. I'm like, damn, It's been that long already? 12 years? Uh, it's, hard to believe. Yeah, I know I know after that song, he seems to be, popular there, like 2014 to like 2016, 2017 or so. I know he's collaborated with other artists over the years, like Calvin Harris.
You're in my blood and you're in my veins, and you're appearing in every place. So out of earth, I'm in outer space, caught up in my dreams, but I'm wide awake. Footsteps are following me all night long. Spirits are calling on me. Something's wrong. Can't take up my emotions. Way too strong. Heart is underground, and I feel you all around. Everywhere I go, I'm haunted by your ghost. You stay on my mind. Can't help but keep you close. Oh, baby, everywhere I go, I'm haunted by your ghost. You're the one I love, and I fear the most. Keep having visions I can't control. Close my eyes just to feel your soul. It's in the air, and I think you know that if I never stop, I might overdose. Footsteps are following me all night long. Spirits are calling on me. Something's wrong. Can't shake up my emotions. Way too strong. Heart is underground, and I feel you all around. Everywhere I go, I'm haunted by your ghost. You stay on my mind. Can't help but keep you close. Oh, baby, everywhere I go, I'm haunted by your ghost. You're the one I love, and I fear the most. I'm haunted by your ghost. It's what I fear the most. I'm haunted by your ghost. It's what I fear the most. Everywhere I go, I'm haunted by your ghost. You stay on my mind. Can't help but keep you close. Oh, baby, everywhere I go, I'm haunted by your ghost. You're the one I love, and I fear the most. Everywhere I go, I'm haunted by your ghost. You stay on my mind. Can't help but keep you close. Oh, baby, everywhere I go, I'm haunted by your ghost. You're the one I love, and I fear the most. I'm haunted by your ghost. It's what I fear the most. I'm haunted by your ghost. It's what I fear the most.
Alright, so there's that. So yeah, from what I've been seeing online, but is that her Don't Click Play era is now like officially over. I'm like, all right, the album's only been out for what? Uh, I, for what, like 6 months at this point, and this album cycle is over now. Uh, so yeah, I've been seeing like over the past, couple of months that she did end up, leaving her record label she was on like after the release of this album, and I think she's either going independent or going to a new label. One of the two. I know I've been seeing a few different things going around online, but yeah, I've seen she's like either going independent now, or going to a different label. Uh, so yeah, which should be interesting. But I've been seeing that she is supposed to be releasing a new song coming out within uh, you know, th- like the next month or two for an upcoming new album, which n- which there hasn't been too much information um, out about yet. So yeah, should be interesting within with a possible new single and possible new forthcoming album sometime this year or next year. So yeah, which I'm kind of looking forward to. So yeah, I feel like I've enjoyed her past couple of albums. So yeah, it should definitely be interesting to see how this this turns out. But yeah, well, while I'm thinking about it, I know I posted this on my Twitter yesterday, and yeah, I was thinking about like posting it on here as well. But yesterday I went out, was looking around, and I p- p- picked up an album for literally 1 cent. Uh, but yeah, picked an album up for 1 cent yesterday. So I ended up purchasing The Odd Couple by Gnarls Barkley. Yeah, so when I looked at the price tag, I'm like, well, 1 cent is this right? If it's really 1 cent, I'm gonna take it because this is such steal. If they actually intended to mark the album as 1 cent, because I'm like this is such a steal for 1 cent. I'm like, but I mean, at the same time, the album, the album itself is, 18, well, going to be 18 this year. So I'm like, man, this is such a steal for an album that's been out for 18 years. Uh, so I know there's albums that have been out for uh, the same amount of time, if not longer, where depending on where you go, some places want like, you know, uh, 8, 9, 10, $11 for some of these older releases. I'm like, yeah, I'm. I mean, yes, these places, gotta make a profit off, what they sell as well. But at the same time, it's kind of like, the this album has been out for, basically 20 years or so. You'd think it'd be cheaper in price, but I mean, supply. but I mean, I guess it all has to deal with like supply and demand as well, and how popular a certain artist is, and how well a certain album does and whatnot. You got all these uh, different factors going on uh, that account for it. So yeah, I was kind of surprised, when I saw it as 1 cent, and yeah, it did ring up as one cent as well. I'm like, man, this is such a good seal. I'll take it. So yeah, so it's not like too often, but sometimes I go into like the FYE stores and yeah, kind of see what they have. So yeah, oh, I was looking around at some of the other albums they have on like CD, as that's kind of like what I use a lot if I'm not uh not on like YouTube or Spotify listening to music. I'm like usually playing something on CD. But yeah, I was kind of looking around at some of the other things they have on CD, and I'm like, yeah, I know they got a section where it's categorized by like our artists and whatnot. So I'm like, yeah, I'll look at some of these different albums and artists and see what they have. I know they had a few Jay Z albums. I was kind of looking at, and I'm like, man, ew. Holy Grail, Magna Carta. That album came out in 2012, and uh, I believe they wanted like $17 for that. I'm like, I'm kind of like, I want to get it, but at the same time, it's like, I kind of don't. Mainly because the album's been out for for what, like 14 years at this point. Then they had his album for 44, pretty much same price, like 15, 16, $17. Uh, and I'm kind of like, I I like this album. The album's been out for almost 10 years at this point, going to be 10 next year. I'm like, I know I enjoyed that album, but it's like same thing. It's like little more pricey, with it being almost a 10-year-old album at this point. I'm like, I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm like, some of these albums, I know I can look around online elsewhere and like find the same exact album for a little less. Um, but yeah, I kind of felt that was odd. Uh, so yeah, I know like a lot of what I currently own. Uh, I've purchased through like Walmart and Amazon. Uh, I know. I know, like a lot of what I got from Walmart. A lot of those albums ended up being like, um, less than 10. I got a lot of those albums from like anywhere from like $5 to $9 before sales tax. I'm like, yeah, I'm I know a lot of those albums I've enjoyed the hell out of, um, picking picking them up for less than $10. Then yeah, I know. There's been newer releases that I've got from like Walmart, Target, Amazon when they were like new release albums that were anywhere from like $11 to $15, which you know which is typical with some of these albums being a newer release. So yeah, it's like I'm kind of like with albums being like more of a newer releases, kind of where I expect the price range price range to be anywhere from like 10 to 15, maybe $16. Then yeah, it's like after a couple of years, it's like I kind of expect that price to drop down a little bit, to somewhere more um, like six to $12 or something like that. But yeah, yeah, hard to believe, man. So yeah, uh, I guess I'll change topics, but yeah, hard to believe. I know I mentioned this earlier. Hard to believe tomorrow's Valentine's Day. So yeah, if you guys are doing something tomorrow, hope you guys have fun, no matter what it is. So yeah, tomorrow, I won't be doing anything special, except having that party, which should be fun. Then yeah, then I'll be out of town this upcoming week, which definitely will be fun, and I am definitely looking forward to. So yeah, then our hearts believe that Thursday is my birthday. Yeah, birthday is this upcoming Thursday already, which is hard to believe. But yeah, I know I'll be having some fun tomorrow and this upcoming week. So yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna end for today. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. And yeah, hope you guys have a fun and safe Friday the 13th. With today being Friday the 13th. So yeah, watch out for Jason and his mother. Then, if you guys are still here tomorrow, hope you guys have a fun and safe Valentine's Day. And yeah, for those of you here in the US with me, this Monday, the 16th, is President's Day. So, if you guys do end up celebrating President's Day, I hope you guys have a fun day as well on Monday. Then yeah, uh, then other than that, I know I'll try and have a fun day for my birthday on Thursday. Uh, and yeah, with all that being said, I'll see you guys next Saturday or Friday, I should say. I don't know why I said Saturday. Just my mind is kind of thinking, kind of going. But yeah, I'll probably see you guys next Friday, which will be February 20th. So yeah, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys have a fun and safe weekend, no matter what you're doing. And I'll see you guys next time.